What up, man? East the deal world. What up, man?
What's going on?
What's cracking?
What's up?
Yeah, yo, you good?
Yes, sir.
Man, I got Mac Mizzle with me, DJ Infant J, and it's your man J5TH. We live in the patio right now, man. Great morning, great afternoon, great evening if you're across the world. Great night, man.
Great. Yeah.
What up? Y'all here rocking with us, and it's a blessing to be. But we got a dope, phenomenal show today, man. We got somebody gifted, special, blessed,
Man, so
big
many
brother,
ways.
Godfather, father. Man, just a powerful spiritual being, man. I don't want to call him a man because I feel he's greater than that. But I'm going to just drop this on y'all, man. The title of this show is called The Army of a Thinker.
Let that sink in for
The
you.
Army of a Thinker.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you think of army, we think of tribe, tribal. We think of group, unit, platoon, squadron. We think of all these great things, man. And he happens to be a leader over all that, man. Real spill, you know? So we're going to tap into the theme, and then we back. Y'all ready for the show?
Indeed.
This is something that's been a long time coming. I'm going to drop that theme so we can get into it.
We hope you stay a while, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We trying to be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you're rocking with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like, whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Oh, trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. We hope you stay a while.
We hope you stay a while, because if you don't, you gonna get fucked up.
You mother.
That's a trip you don't want to take.
All right, spiritually fucked up, y'all.
You're going to come back a different and better person.
The guest that's here, man, he's someone I love to call my sensei. And the first thing I said, I've been working on him, man. He like that. He's like that anger. That too. You know what I'm saying? I'm still 5150, man, but I've calmed down a whole lot, man. When you have kids and you don't want to lose the people that you truly love and that love you, man, you have to calm down. It's a necessity. But it ain't about me today. It's about my dope ass guest. And before I introduce him, listen to me. And what the fuck was that?
It was a lion sound, man. I gotta do it for my Leo.
Okay.
I gotta do it. I gotta do it for my Leo. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, man. Hey, guess Mac's still wild. He's still saying ain't nothing changed with the age and the wisdom and the level of wisdom. But nah, one thing I want to say, and you can expand, or Imp can expand on this because we know him very well. This being, man, has brought a lot of great people together. And when I say together, he knows how to merge people who haven't known each other for years, and they have a camaraderie and brotherhood that'll last a lifetime. Even if it's for a moment. And I call that a conduit of the Most High, man, to be able to have that gift and do it. Because I don't even know if he's consciously aware of merging people to that capacity, man. You know, and having a stable. Oh no, go ahead.
Even to himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you know how I met him through y'all, you know, just randomly like, hey, Boogie want us to come through, and jump in the studio. We over at Ski House. Like, oh, all right, well, if we doing it, let's get over there.
Yeah,
man, changed my life in a short period of time.
Changed mine too.
Yeah. I never forget the moments and times over there. Never, ever.
Changed mine too.
Ever.
Changed mine too. Real talk. Hey, but without further ado, man, because we still got more roses to give, and I want the world to meet this powerful being, man. Without further ado, I'd like to bring to you the great Jaa Skillz.
Skillz in the building.
Hey, Thank you. Cut my brother Mike on. Slide up, Skillz. Let him hear you. Come on, baby. Yeah, Skillz in the building. What up, man?
Skillz in the building.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey,
there you go.
J5th.
What's up,
Infant
man?
J.
Yeah.
Sir Mizzy Matt.
Yes, sir. It's a voice of a poet right there.
Yes, it is.
These guys
So
right
many
here.
things.
Hey, before we get started, we just want to say, man, we love you, Skillz. We appreciate you,
Love
Rob.
you, Skillz.
Nah.
We wouldn't be the man that we are today if it wasn't for you and the blessings that you've poured upon us and just speaking knowledge and wisdom, constantly coming over to the stable, pouring into us as man and giving us a place to self-express ourselves at our lowest. Even at our lowest, you filled us up, brother. So
I appreciate that, J Fifth.
Come on,
I gave and I took. I gave and I took because I use y'all energy and y'all vitality, y'all inspiration, y'all drive. And it's apparent to this day, when I got the call to come in for this podcast, I have been following you. I thought I was gonna see the comedian too, but I have been following y'all, man, and you just don't stop. You just won't quit, will you?
no. Nah, brother. I always tell the team this, and this is gonna blow your mind. I remember when I was talking to you. You hit us with the T word because we don't use
We don't use the T word.
no more.
yeah,
So
yeah.
everybody
You do it or you ain't.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
part.
yeah.
So
Don't do
every
it
time
anyway.
somebody come here and say that, we cut them off how you did me.
Right.
And it took me a minute because
Perfect.
he kept saying, well, no, what? And I'm like, I got to. What, Jay? We did it for like 10 minutes, and I
Yeah,
finally got
yeah.
like, oh, okay. He like, we
Yeah.
gonna do that. You gonna do it or you not? Damn.
Started a whole push-up thing off of it and
Yep.
everything. Every time you say it, drop down and give you 10. Don't
Give me
matter
10.
what it is.
Y'all all look like y'all in shape too.
But it was something else important that you gave me, man, and it was about writing things down. Yeah, still to this day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And before people come to me with an idea or anything, and they say, "Jay, I got this song," and the first thing I say, "Did you write it down?"
Did you write it down?
What you hit me with,
Right.
and we don't tell them until it's written down.
Yeah. But you ain't even committed to it yet.
See, you already dropping them, and I thank you for that, man, because that has been a blessing to my life, to my children, and to my team.
Right.
What you poured into me, I pour into them, for them to pour into theirs as
Facts.
well. So,
Facts.
Man.
To keep
Thank
reciprocating.
you,
that.
Skillz.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So take us to the beginning, man. Like Jaa Skillz. We want to know the origin of Jaa Skillz, man. Where you were born and raised up, all that. Because you know a lot of damn people. And
Right,
nobody has ever threw smut on your name. That's how I know
Ever.
you're a real one.
Ever.
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 And that's rare.
Unless you done broke some hearts like me, Skillz.
We ain't gonna ask them.
Right. We not even gonna mention those names.
So,
That's why I ain't gonna tell you where my address is. But no, I'm born and raised. I was born in St. Francis Hospital in Linwood. I grew up in South Central and Watts.
yes, sir. So you from the east side?
East and West.
East and West.
Okay.
Com Nav, over off of Com Nav,
Okay,
103rd.
East side.
Yeah.
East side.
Hey,
Skillz.
But
East
then-
side first.
But I did, East side first.
Thank you.
But majority of my upbringing and education was on the West Side, not too
Sir.
far from your previous guest, Sono, son of no one.
Yes, sir.
Western and Manchester.
Yeah,
Right there, man. Father, great father. I grew up with a father and a mother. When I was growing up, the wisdom my dad used to always tell me is, be happy you have a father, because a lot of kids didn't have one. And that didn't resonate with me right off top.
Gotcha.
It didn't sink in because I had it.
Got you. Yeah.
And when they tell you you don't know what you had till it's gone, that's facts.
That's when it resonated.
That's when it resonated.
Got you.
So he was murdered in South Central Los Angeles at work.
Wow.
Just to get into a gang. That's what the dude said. He just wanted to, prove himself or whatever. I was 13 years old, and that right there changed my life. But having him up to 13, he was like how you are with your kids, Fifth. Involved.
Yeah.
Involved father, educating me along the way, giving me skills.
Yeah.
That's why I go by Jaa Skillz.
Wow.
I can do a multiplicity of things, not a professional one, but a jack of all. And I'm very thankful from him for that, and so that's how my life took off.
Yeah.
I grew up in the streets. I thought, you could just buy everything with cash. My mom's like, no, you need to get your credit right, man. F credit,
Yeah.
man. If I want it, I'm just gonna buy it. Cash money.
Yeah.
But then what I learned from what my mom said was, you try and rent a car.
Man,
You need a credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go to Florida? You need to get a room over there in Florida, a hotel room? You need a credit card.
It's like, I got a car with money on it. That ain't gonna work the same.
Nah, buddy. You got to have your credit right. And you start getting out there buying property or getting a house or getting yourself a vehicle. They and they use what we didn't know against us.
Real spill.
So even I mean, there's ways around it, but you even have to have your money up even higher to like, okay, I'm gonna give Jay Fifth, I'm gonna pay you to use your information to get my stuff,
Come on.
So but that doesn't allow you to be self-sufficient, and that was one of the things I've always mentioned to you guys when we was coming up is we want to be self-sufficient. We want to be able to survive on our own. We don't really want to need from others, because once we need from others, they can dictate to us.
Yes.
Dictate.
Nah, real talk. Real.
They start dicking you, over, and you be taking.
Yeah, nah, for real.
So they dictate, man. So.
And not to even harp on the hurt, after that happened to Pops, is that when you turn full-fledged street?
So, without father guidance, I did maintain my responsibility, so I think I was still considered balanced. I had younger siblings. I would pick them up from school, drop them off, and when my classmates was going to basketball practice, hey, you want to play basketball? We're gonna play basketball. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I was already at 15. I had a job. I was driving. I was picking my brothers and sisters up from school.
Yeah.
I was taking them home. Mom worked 2 jobs,
Yeah.
So me, when I be chilling with Sir Mac and we be watching anime and shit, that's still a little bit of the kid in me that never just got out. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. And did they pour that family orientation around you? Because I know even at your functions, it's just a family vibe. It just turn up. But it's a chill turn up, a mature turn up.
Because I really wanted around me what is sustainable. If like, okay, I'm 420 friendly, and I've never been in an event where 420 friendly people was, and they just start acting irate. Like bad for what? Yeah, man, put this in your lungs, blow it out, blow, right? Relax, right? But when we off that Henny and that bravado and arrogance and pride and a whole bunch of other stuff, it starts to change. You gotta admit that when we around that brotherly love, it's an air of calm. You can enjoy yourself. For example, I came to your award ceremony for Frank Blue. Wow.
Thank you, brother.
Wow. That's what I expected. That's what I expected from you.
Thank you.
That's what I expected. You fulfilled my expectations.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And for the people that wasn't there, the shit was lit. Off the chain.
Yeah.
He took care of every aspect of what needed to be there for the event to make everybody feel welcome, and it was well entertained. So
Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Straight from B-Mac, you know what I'm saying? Straight from Mac.
So was you in a gang when you was in the streets? You was always just dolo by yourself?
So guess what? I never gangbang. I never gangbang, though I was around gang members. I've been fortunate to be just a solid dude, 100, not scary, and earn my respect. I never got like tested, but I have been tested. And with a test, you either pass or fail.
That part. Now, were you ever tempted to join any gangs or highly pressured
I never
by some of your
gangs.
homeboys?
No, I never understood gangs. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand the division. And then once I understood who was hunting us for real, I really didn't. I really didn't understand it. So.
And when did you come into that understanding?
The understanding had been implemented in me by my dad, So it was there. I just didn't understand the logic behind it.
Got you.
And as I got older and I was around it, because I told it, I sold, I did a lot of different things as well, which would put me in that genre, that category.
Yeah.
But I've never wrote up. It wasn't until I was in the Frank Blue film, and I remember the scene when you was on Western at the bus stop, and old boy rolled up on you, and was like, "What up, blood?"
Yeah.
That whole acting look that you had, like your facial expression, your whole demeanor, that you got to understand. That fucked you up, and then you take that to someplace else and fuck somebody else up.
Yeah.
And this just becomes a domino effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what that was.
Passing and transferring energy.
Man.
Wrong energy.
The wrong energy, but negative energy.
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because everybody know we're energy beings. We're on a vibratory frequency. The whole nine. So.
Now, let me ask you, did Pops teach you how to play chess?
No, my pops didn't. He never got the opportunity to teach me to play chess. I don't think he even know I can play chess. But he taught me, he taught me some quick fight moves, and then I got jumped. I had got beat up. I think I was like 8th grade, because I used to walk home from school. And when I told him, like all sad, looking pathetic and whatnot, he went and grabbed this big ass stick and took it and set it on the side of the house, and he says, if you get in a situation and you make it home, you get this stick and you beat their ass. You beat their ass. I love my dad. My dad was like a real one. Like, I got him fighting in school, and he was that dad that was like, "Did you win?"
Yeah, real talk.
Did you win? And then on the way home, what we gonna tell your mama? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I've treated my son the same way.
Yes. Shout out to Monty, man. Shout out
Monty,
to Monty, man.
Monty.
We watch young Monty grow up, man.
Oh man, it's such a joy to watch him grow too.
Yes, sir. But we gonna take a real quick break, pay some bills. We'll be back in a tick on Patio PolitiCz, man. Yes. All that gang banging shit. I ain't ever going back to the pen.
If y'all two were together, y'all had each other's back.
What you gonna do now that you're gone?
We could do it like how we used to do it in the old times.
I'm about to make a change on some serious shit.
Ready, go?
Ready for what?
Get in, my nigga.
Yes, sir. We back here on the patio.
Come on, man.
Just got done paying some bizzills. DJ Infant J, Fifth Sir Mac, Jaa Skillz. You know what I'm saying? During the break, we was talking about chess, because I'm like, all right, we gonna get into the karate later. We done sparred a few times, front yard, backyard, but we never actually played chess. And you was saying, didn't think that you played chess. And being Infant J, so yeah, we definitely got to get that going. But within the chess, is that where you became the thinker that you are now, or were you already a thinker and it just helped advance it a little bit more?
Nah, it was the chess.
It was a chess?
It was a chess. When you start learning that you got to think ahead, moves ahead, you have to position your pieces. It was the chess.
You ever won in 3 moves?
You know what? Yes.
Yeah.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
They did the wrong thing at the wrong time, and I capitalized off of it. That's a memorable moment. Yeah, I did do that shit.
Yeah.
Now, are you a quiet chess player who let me focus on the game, or you can pick a brain and play at the same time?
I'm very versatile, so if I'm irritating somebody, I'll go ahead and go into quiet mode and just go on and play. But like dominoes, chess, pool,
domino, man.
You talk a little shit while you playing, and people it just makes you tougher.
Yeah,
it just makes you tougher.
Yeah. Mentally tough.
Mentally tough. You gotta endure that while you still handle your game. And while they talking that smack, and you turn around and come back and win, that's the proof in the pudding right there.
That part.
And those are like applicable things you can apply to real life.
Real life. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Ooh.
Facts, Fifth.
Dominoes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dominoes, we did do that, but what Uncle C would say, shout out to Uncle C. Floodgate.
Your ass energy.
Yeah. It's open. It's wide open.
Wide.
Now, who taught you how to play chess?
Where did I learn to play chess from? I don't remember, bro. I don't remember. It's been so long ago.
Okay.
But whoever taught me, I ain't never stopped. I didn't stop.
Never stop. Speaking of things of in the arts, martial arts, you know what I'm saying? Talk about your origin in I'm unfamiliar with what you started off with, whether it would be Kempo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
It was Kaja Kempo.
Okay.
I started out with Kaja Kempo and then transferred to karate. Big shout out to Big Shan.
Big Shan, what up, Shan?
What's going on?
Shout out to Big Shan, man.
And it's just with self-sufficiency, you got to be able to defend yourself. You got to protect yourself and your loved ones, and that's the whole creed behind karate. Karate means these empty hands. So with these empty hands, you need to protect yourself, your family, your loved ones. So
what pushed you towards it?
What protection?
Yeah.
Or just that type of protection. Because you could have went into boxing or anything.
Facts, I guess. Growing up, black belt theater, Bruce Lee, kung fu movies,
yes.
pushed me in that direction.
What's your favorite Bruce Lee movie, Skillz? I know you're a movie buff too.
Oh yeah, Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon, for sure. Now let's talk about, man. I know you did some time. Talk about that, the stretch or the first time you ever got locked up.
So only for you, because I really don't
Appreciate
even
it.
talk about this kind of stuff. But yeah, man, they caught me with a gang of weapons. My mom said, "Damn, why you have so many? What you need?" Mama, I can't watch the whole village by myself. I got to hand this out to everybody. You watch the left, you watch the right, you watch the back. I got the front. So, and I think Black Wall Street probably would have survived a lot more if they had that mentality, but they had no idea that they was going to be hated on. What was to come, right? Because they had developed a thriving society.
Yes. By being self-sufficient.
By being self-sufficient.
Yes.
And but with anything, you got to be able to protect what you get. That's why you get an alarm on your car. That's why you get, you put bars on your windows. You always trying to protect what you got.
Yeah.
So
big time.
That's what pushed me into it, big dog. What was the question?
When they caught you with that, what happened? Because I know you said moms was like
time spent.
Yeah.
Right. See, that's why I don't really talk about it. So that I was doing good. I had a great job. I was making damn near $40 an hour, and I caught that case, and went and did that time. And when I got out, I don't know how other people feel about it, but I felt like it took all my zest. It took all my thrive. It took all my drive.
Yeah.
I felt belittled when I got out, when I had to get probation, all of that. They talked to me a certain kind of way. Like I was just, small, right? And it was hard, like building it back up. And I got in the Emerging Leaders program, and my teacher was Clyde Terry.
Yeah, shout out to Clyde, man, brother Clyde.
Brother Clyde Terry. And I swear, when I went the first day to class, I hated his ass. I hated him just because he was a sheriff.
Yeah.
I hated him. I'm like, hell.
Yeah.
And but the education, the knowledge he was spitting. And FYI, Clyde, I still use it to this day. Perspective. Things are based on perspective.
That part.
How you see something from one view it might look totally different from a different view, a different perspective.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's honestly what I took from it. He got me involved in the Emerging Leaders Program. I worked with great people like Kyle Esquire.
Shout out to KB.
KB.
Yeah. 1948. Yep.
48.
KEC.
And he got both of us involved in being speakers and telling our story. We got involved in camps for youth that were going through hardship. Some had illnesses, and some just had, just like growing up without a father, growing up without their parents, or seeing heinous things done in their life. So we got involved in that. Getting out, meeting people, young people such as yourselves, was very inspiring. Very inspiring, and the fact that you guys have never stopped and you've progressed and grown.
Yeah,
my heart is just man.
Thank you, brother.
You played a very important role.
Yeah, real talk.
Facts.
Very intuitive. Skills. That's a name that has to be delivered upon, and you are a man of many of them.
Probably on the same page with the question. Go ahead.
Man, we done spoke a lot of them, and like I said, it's a very vast name, so maybe on the same page, may not be, but one of your skills that we've come to love is your poetry.
Yes, sir.
I dig.
Where did the birth and the love for poetry come from, and how is it manifested all the way up until this day and age for you?
Loyola High School, 10th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, something like that. English class, I forget the teacher's name, but she had us write a poem. And I submitted my poem, and when she gave it back, I had all these little red marks on the poem. All kind of little scribbles and everything, and it just deflated me.
Yeah.
And I went home and I told my moms, and she said, I like it, baby. Don't you stop. Don't stop.
Yeah.
And I went back with this look for that teacher, and I've never stopped. I've gotten up. I've done poetry. Some call it spoken word. Some call it poetry. I've done it in Hawaii, Maui. I've done it.
Wow.
I've done it in Washington D.C. I just get up. I just get up. And speak it and drop it at any time, at any moment. It doesn't even bother me.
Man,
I'm still writing.
That was my next question.
I'm still writing. I'm still writing factual stuff, creative stuff, thoughtful stuff. I'm still on it.
Because that's what I was gonna say. I know you have a variety of styles, but a lot of pieces I've heard you do are very thought-provoking. And it makes you think and stay engaged.
Yeah.
Metaphors and everything. And I'm just like, damn, Jaa, how you thinking about a lot of shit? It's deep. And now do you have that style on purpose, or that's just a style you've grown to come into?
That's the style that said this is who I am. And either you roll with it or sit it down. So I rolled with it, and it just it's natural. It's literally natural.
Yeah.
And my son, wow.
Shout out to Monty.
Yeah. Wow, he
we gotta play his joint, man, on the next break.
Oh, shit it down.
Yes, sir. Now, how do you maintain your focus, Jaa? Because I've never seen you blow your gasket, man.
Ever.
How do you maintain this zen, peaceful mode of this? Because I know you be challenged, man. I know you have bad days too, or times where you want to just say fuck it. But how do you maintain that, man, just as a man?
You guys just don't see it. You just I usually blow my gasket alone, which is the safest place for me, because I'd be really scared of what I do. 0 to 100,
Yes.
And as long as it really you ain't messing with my mama, my family, I give out passes, man.
Yeah.
It ain't that serious. The way you can call me what you want. You can have your opinion about me, and it don't bother me. I know what's true and what's not.
Yeah.
But I'll act a zip down fool.
Yeah.
I will act. And what I'm working on, Fifth, to be honest with you, is my grudge. I hold a hell of a grudge, dog. I guess because I feel like I done gave, I'd be so nice all the way up to the point you piss me off. Yeah. That, once you really cross that line, I ain't even fucking with you.
Yeah, real talk.
Fucking with you.
And I think, too, not to cut you off, you give without your hand out.
Yeah.
You give without expecting something in return. And it's just like that's why I asked you that, because I know, man, it can be just, you have the moments where it's like, man, I can go from 0 to 100 on your ass. And,
a real spit. I recently moved out of South Central, and
which was heartbreaking, man.
Man,
it was heartbreaking. I had to find out from moms.
All you need to know is you just got another place you can come.
Oh man, all praise.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a drive,
but
it's worth it.
But well worth it. So my mom, she everybody house has a name,
Yeah.
So my spot is the Zen Lounge. It's where you can come. You can recollect your thoughts.
Yeah.
You can
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You can find yourself your peace. And then it's almost like that Indy 500 when the cars be going around that track. They just doing that same damn lap over and over and over and over and over again. But they come into that pit stop to get refreshed, new tires, add some gas, check the oil. And then they spin right back out into it. We need that. We need that. That helps maintain your balance in life, man.
Man, it does.
It's like it had been a while since I spoke to Jaa, even saw him,
Yeah.
So when I found out that he was up there, because I was up there, we reconnected. He came over my house. But then in my time of need and despair, I came over to his house,
Yeah.
I was tired. I finally just wanted to rest. So I walked over. Hey, Skillz, you at the house? Yeah, I'm at the house. Come through. Cooked some salmon, some rice. We talked man to man, Leo to Leo. You know what I'm saying? Big bro to little bro.
Yeah.
Watch some movies, some things that'll get you to think. And I want to tap on the thinking part and everything. But it was just powerful. Like when I say it's a space, it's just like if he was still down here in South Central. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's how it was in South Central.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I know for me it was that. It was just a safe haven of peace, even though we would bring our toxic shit to jobs.
Man, unintentionally. But it always turned out for the best. Like some of the greatest music that I've ever made has been in your backyard, man. Like just the feeling. But to jump back on the thinking portion. I always tell people all the time, outside of God, you are the first and last decider of you, and your brain and your mind is your most powerful tool. Right. Tell everybody the importance of being a thinker.
My dad used to always tell me, when everybody thinks the same, nobody thinks much.
Wow.
So you guys want to have your own mindset, your own thoughts. They say think outside the box. Yeah. If you gonna believe everything somebody tell you, then you just following. You a sheep.
Yeah.
You a sheep.
Yeah.
And everything that glitters ain't gold. Man. So.
Wow. Yeah. I want to expand on that when we come back from break. You can take us to break.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Y'all sit tight, man. Patio still here. We rocking. DJ Infant J. J Fifth, Sir Mac, Jaa Skillz. We gonna be right back at you. You already know what it is.
Yeah.
One more thing.
What up, what's poppin'? It's your boy DJ Infant J. Y'all that tapped into the Patio PolitiCz. Thank y'all for watching. Go ahead and subscribe to us on YouTube, you feel me? Hey, stay locked in.
What's going on,
Patio
man?
PolitiCz, man. Young Monty.
He go by Bermuda.
Bermuda? Yeah.
Bermuda.
What up, man? You gotta come to the show, baby. What's up? We here.
Come on, little bro. Come on, man.
Come get your flowers too.
Yes, sir.
Now, how does that feel, man? With
when you got to pass the torch, you gonna have to pass the torch.
Man, that's
gonna have to pass the torch.
Yeah.
Hey, they watch what we do.
Yeah.
They sponges. They watch what we do, and if they find a passion in it, they gonna take what we did and they gonna enhance it, and that's what that young man doing, man.
Man, that speaks to your fatherhood, man. You're a great father. I wouldn't be the father I am today without watching you how you conduct yourself with Damani. That's why I asked you about losing your cool, because I seen your cool with how you grill Damani. It ain't how I used to receive it.
Right.
But, but I like how you do it. It's just a different method.
Right.
I whoop ass too, because I'm old school. But at the same time, it's a certain deprogramming you did to help him think and understand the choices.
Pick that brain.
Oh yeah, but I took him in the backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
We knuckled up. The backyard action is good.
Yeah. We knuckled up.
It's a necessity.
Get the gloves on.
Hey, your mental gonna be right or your physical gonna be right.
Nah, real talk.
We're about to get out here, pump this iron. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I took him in
let the dogs loose. Acha.
Right.
Nah, for real. And that's what I tell them, the joys of being a father, man. I look at like my pop. Shout out to Pop Dukes.
Yeah. Happy belated.
We'll get that belt handed to us, and then he'll give us a debriefing about why we got in trouble.
Of course.
And then watching how you do Damani, it's like taking that melting pot of fathership is what I call it, and learning and pouring into our own. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Indeed.
You know, and I'm glad Monty is doing something positive, because we could have been knuckleheads over there. And doing bullshit over there, and just the fact that he was around that music and positivity and watching us grow as man, I'm glad he's doing something positive. Yeah. Especially growing up in the trenches, man, because it could have been wild.
Indeed.
And just the look in his eye, and just how excited and happy he was to be around it. Like it was crazy. It was maddening. So to just hear and know that he's doing music now too, or whatever, and it's just like, oh man, like, bro, when y'all pulling at my strings, man.
When y'all get him in here for an interview, man, he's so charismatic, man. He surpassed anything I've ever wanted to be, man. Y'all wait till y'all get to spend some time with that dude. So I was just at a martial arts tournament. I didn't do as good as I want to, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna get back into my training. But
so you still compete?
I competed. Well, this was my first time competing in 5 years.
Oh wow, okay.
And they got another one coming up in March, so I'm training for it. But he came and he gave me my support, and he's driving. He's like, "Dad, you want me to drive you home?" No, I'll drive. I got it.
Yeah.
So he's in the passenger seat. We gonna freestyle. All right, we gonna freestyle. He pulling up beats.
Yeah.
We freestyle all the way home.
Yeah, it's a long enough drive to do it. It's an hour and a half without traffic.
Traffic. So we freestyled home, and I mean, it's like chilling with your homeboy.
Real spill. Yeah. Best friend.
Yeah, best friend.
Best friend. And you and trust me when I tell you, man, you are his greatest teacher.
Oh,
you are his greatest teacher. I mean, look at all his god brothers. Right here. You feel me? Living in the flesh.
Hey, you want to see the bad side of me? Y'all let somebody mess with him. Let somebody mess with him. I'll sign over everything. I'm going out.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. And your tribe will too.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was a situation at the old stable, man. I used to call it. And remember we was coming back from the Prince Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And you had hit everybody up. You reached out to your close folks. And when we got there, I was just outside after talking to you, man, and I was sad. I'm like, as many motherfuckers as skills and help, man, this whole fucking block should be filled with people.
Yeah.
And they had me just going back to the drawing board. I can complain about it. What am I and what can I do now? We gonna get it back.
Oh yeah.
We have to.
Oh,
we have to.
We are gonna get it back.
We have to. It's too much of a staple. Like we may never be able to explain to you how much that atmosphere in that spot meant to us, but man.
Yeah. Man. All of us.
You know, they what they say? They say that was just a building.
Yeah.
What was happening at that building is in us.
Yeah.
We made that building that.
Yeah.
So we that's why I was saying I'm way out here now, but you guys still got access to that and everything that's around me in that area, and there's outlets for us to do everything. I was listening to the interview prior to me, and you are a knowledgeable person, Fifth. We over here. Fact, whoop-de-whoop, and whoop. I'm like, whoa, okay. But then I thought about it, being a thinker, I said, well, this is like the perfect thing for him because he has so many people coming through. He's just absorbing knowledge, perspectives, thoughts, history, future.
Yes.
And I was like, this is because he's already people that don't know. I mean, Fifth actor, producer, director.
Thank you.
So I mean,
I'm humble, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
And I honestly gotta thank the Most High, man, because everybody that I've really been around, they still doing good, strong stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, that I think that's the. I never seen nobody as like, oh, you guys my kids. You know how you be around men. He only 2 years older than you. Like, that's my son. Like, I just raised him and shit. I mean, I see each one of y'all as your own individual man.
Yeah.
And just that if I had some influence, which y'all say I did, just to see who y'all are and what y'all becoming is just mesmerizing. It's in the comments. It's the best trophy ever.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you. And one thing I want to say, man, shout out to all the Leos, man.
Leos in the building.
Y'all cats got
July Leos
do
are
it
better
every
than
time.
August Leos.
I don't know about that.
Leo.
I mean, y'all come first, but y'all have to butt in. But you know what I'm saying? I'm right there with that front row, so it's all good.
Y'all got some big hearts, man.
Yeah.
Big hearts. And we was talking about the love lust on break, and just I never forget how the campaign was put together for yourself, Uncle Wiz and Buddy to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
It takes a big fucking heart to do that, Skills. Really, the show
Nice.
we did at the Regency West, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was phenomenal.
So much love off of the album that we didn't even know that we was doing until we started doing it after that one trip we made over there. Like, oh, Boogie wants to come through, Skills wants to come through.
Shout out to
who
Boogie
that?
Brooks too.
Boogie Brooks in the
Shout out to
building.
Boogie Brooks.
But it's just to see what came from nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was powerful. You know what I'm saying? We reached so many different people that night.
Yeah.
One of the, like I said, another memory that I never forget, ever. And you played a major role in that. And then to be able to send me, Buddy, and Wiz off to Atlanta for everything we was doing with the VIP hideaway and everything, like it meant so much. It meant so much just to be able to get in the car and be able to take that ride, because it's like, I hate it if I can't go and my brothers is out there and they doing work. Like, I want to work too. Like, I want to be there too, take the load off and things of that nature. So thank you so much for yet another experience. You know what I'm saying? That amongst the greatest album that I've ever done, that'll probably never be heard, but maybe, perhaps some of it has been heard, but
some of it been heard. The rest gonna get heard. You never know, man. It's crazy. I'm glad Fifth is giving out flowers while people are alive, but even in your passing, man, a lot of stuff come to light. What's done in the dark eventually come to the light. Everything you've ever done will show, bro. It will show.
Yeah.
And I'm what was my thought? So thankful. So appreciative. What was my thought?
love, lust,
hate, and confusion. That was
It was history, man.
It's history.
It was history.
It was history.
And just as an artist, man, from an artist perspective, I used to get on them all the time because I'm like, man, y'all don't know, just being an indie artist, what these men are putting into y'all. Some money can't buy.
Right.
Belief and faith and like actually loving the music and giving y'all a place to do it is heaven sent.
Right.
Yeah. It's heaven sent because you're not gonna get it anywhere.
No.
So don't take it for granted.
Right. I remember when you gave him that speech.
Yeah.
I was at my wicks end with him.
I know.
I was at my wicks end with him at that point.
Yep. We was wilding.
Hey, y'all was doing the most. Y'all thought y'all had made it or something.
I mean, it's just the love that y'all was giving to us in the process of creating that, because that was my first actual full album of just let's sit here and let's do this. And with me and Buddy's we was bouncing off each other. The beat ain't structured, cool. Just give it to us. We gonna make something.
Shout out to Big Shan too, man.
Yeah,
y'all are the two most patient brothers ever. And y'all would hit me and we'll have a sit down. And y'all like, 5. Don't kill him. Don't get off on him. I'm boiling.
Right.
I'm about to let these niggas have it, man.
Hey, you was actually the general over that platoon. We called you in like, hey man, they doing the most back there. They about to get us all cases.
Yeah.
Hey, can you talk to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you was the only one that would leave and come back and leave and come back. They was actually they was 24 hours, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Sleeping on couches, waking up, recording. We painted the back room. I got all those pictures. I got video footage. I got all those pictures. I was gonna for my exit out of here, I was gonna try and put something together, like a real long, lengthy, this is your life type thing. Myself, and I had got it from watching the Avengers when what's his name? What's the Iron Man did that. Yeah. I said, you know what? I'm gonna do that because as men, we really don't express ourselves as much. I don't really tell a lot of people, how I really truly feel and what they meant to me all the time. And I've been attempting to do better, but it's old habits hard to shake. And us just being men, but that's one of the things I was planning on doing because I got all of that in, and we move so much that you don't even realize how much we have done and what we've been through, and I didn't realize it, dog, because I'm always going forward.
And like you said, man, a jack of all trades. Jaa, you was over there fixing cars, man,
building stuff. Man.
Then you start editing and all that. Like, damn, what don't you do, man? And I remember you built the thing for the cameras. It was some kind of, you built a rig out of weights. Yeah. I think you welded it together, and I'm like, damn, good job, man. Like, damn, superhero. What aren't you good at, man?
What I don't know.
Exactly.
Anything I ain't good at, what I don't know, and I'll figure it out.
I think that's a Leo thing, man.
That might be a Leo. I'll figure it out.
And I think you just got this thing where if you're not gonna run and chase nobody to get it done, you like, I'm gonna figure this shit out myself.
You can ask. If nobody responds, guess what?
It ain't gonna get done.
You gotta get it out your head.
You gotta do it.
You gotta get it done. And honestly, when you was talking to me about the writing, Fifth, that's where that writing come from. I got too much in my head. I gotta jot it down.
Man, now is that something you picked up or someone taught you that as well?
My dad.
Man, shout out to Pops.
And Leslie Diedrich Berry Sr. Shout out Pops.
Damn.
Man, you got to think, the man had to be amazing to put all that into me before 13.
That's what I'm saying. And for you to still remember it and then pass it down.
Be able to give it out, too.
Yeah.
You think I'm a good dad to Damani?
What?
Come on, man.
My pops, man.
But look, from what your pop poured into you, you poured into everybody else, son. Look, Pops, that started from Pops.
So my pops, I used to be a little bit jealous because my pops is like how I am. So I was the son that watched him help so many people.
Wow.
And it like, he always, everybody before me.
Yeah.
Wow. But it was never that. It was never, that was my perspective.
Yes.
And then,
all the while receiving everything that you seeing that you're not thinking was for you.
It's really for you.
Yeah. Recipe.
Damn, that's heavy.
Those people that my pops helped turned around and helped me.
Wow.
The people that I help is gonna turn around and help the money.
That part. That part.
Facts.
Let's go on a break. That part.
Man, Patio PolitiCz, y'all already know what we in here doing. J Fifth, DJ for J, Sir Mac, Jaa Skillz. We gonna get up out of here for a quick minute. Y'all make sure y'all always like, subscribe, follow. We're gonna be right back.
Yeah.
doing music too?
Of course. I took a slight break with the music,
Like
back on the to do the films, but it's been calling me, and then I have moments too, man, where I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit on it. But I love it too because I'm like,
What about your scores for your movie? I mean, you damn near
it's too
Tyler
in me,
Perry around here.
man. Exactly. So I'm back on it hardcore next year, for sure.
I want to get in one of your movies.
Okay.
And my cousin Zach, he been asking me. He's seen us in French Philly. He been asking me. He big swole. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
I said, I'll tell J Phil. I'll tell Lee.
Nah, we gonna get him in. You say less. Say less. What was that experience? Because I know Frank Blue wasn't the first. It was a project you and Mac I seen do together.
Yeah, the military.
The military.
Yeah. Station 4.
Station 4.
Yeah,
And that was your first
Earl
project?
Sack.
No. I've had other projects before Station 4. What was that one? I can't remember right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always, I was in plays in school and all that.
Oh, so see, you cheated, Jaa. Look.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
I was a natural.
you are a natural. That's the thing. Look, you are a natural.
I just walked up and did it, huh?
Man.
Yeah, I ran from it. That was actually the first project that Skillz was like, come on through, be an extra, things of that nature. And I went from being an extra to having lines and getting punched in the mouth by the main character, and I'm like,
And made a friend. I remember you made a friend.
Yeah,
Y'all
few
used to
friends.
power wow.
Yeah. I was like, this is crazy. That's sick.
Who was that? Me, you, and Buddy? Or me, you and Buddy went up there. Shout out to Buddy.
Yeah, shout out to Buddy Brilliant.
Buddy Brilliant, still doing music. He hollered at me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, does it ever blow your mind with how you just merged so many people together?
It does. It does. And then to be out and you know how humble I am. The people that just meet me, I'm just a simple guy. Mm-hmm. And then we be out and they be like, hey, what's happening? And hey, don't I know you? You know that. I've seen you before. You know, so all of that.
Shout out to Hayes too, man.
Hassan Hayes.
Come on, man.
And this beautiful girl, Nick LaRue, who got some dope music.
Yes, man. Yeah. And then I just remember, man, coming to your house, you was the first person to put me on Khalil Muhammad.
Oh, that's my dude.
Yeah, he's mine too.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah,
but you put me on him, and I didn't know nothing about him until you showed me the I believe it was Phil Donahue interview. Yeah. We was right in your front yard. I'll never forget. He was like, Fib, I'm like, nah, who is that, man? I ain't into the Muslim. He like, just get out the religious aspect.
Right.
Get out. And then
I really Fifth wanted you because I knew who you were.
Yeah.
And you was already a sizable dude.
Yeah.
You had the mindset. You had this temper though. You had some pent up frustration.
Yeah.
And the reason why I put you up on him is because he shot everybody down. He hit everybody hard with a 2-piece combo with just words.
Just words, yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Just facts.
And what blew my mind, once he sat down, the first thing that made me say I fuck with him, he got the books.
Yeah, he got the books.
Start stacking them.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like, before you say anything, I'm going to pull the facts out.
The facts.
The facts of everything.
And he would tell him, this is your people saying it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Argue with your people. I'm just pulling out the facts. This is what they said.
And we watched that whole interview, and it actually is accredited to changing my life because he's number one. That's what spun the idea for the council.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Khalid Muhammad, yeah. That's why the character name is Khalid.
Khalid
Muhammad, yeah. Like, so with the reading, like, how did you really get into that part? Pops put you on that, or is that something you grew into?
When you say reading,
like reading,
picking
books?
up a book.
Oh, reading,
falling in love with the pages, the words.
Yeah. Pops and moms, both intellectuals, both readers. That's really what helped spark the Army of Thinkers.
Yeah.
Army of Thinkers is the premise of research. Somebody's speaking with you and you hear a word you don't know, you don't overlook that word. You look that word up. Yeah. And now that word becomes a part of your repertoire.
Yes, say that again. Don't overlook it. Look for it.
Right. Don't overlook it. Right.
Now talk about the Army of Thinkers, how y'all came together.
The Army of Thinkers is I created the Army of Thinkers on Harvard 92nd in that same studio garage area.
Shout out to the stable, man.
And it for me, I thank the Most High. They come as these thoughts, and sometimes I be like, oh, that's $1 million idea.
Yeah.
And I don't write it down.
Yeah.
I'll remember.
Yeah.
I'll remember it. and I don't remember it. I would forget it.
Yeah.
So Army of Thinkers hit me. I wrote it down, and I looked up what an army is like. If it's an army of photographers, an army, it's a movement. It's a group of people all on somewhat of the same accord, shooting for the same goal.
Yeah.
And Army of Thinkers is a group of people that are thinking like. One of the shirts I designed behind the Army of Thinkers is Think Tank. And it was a tank with think underneath it, and that's what they use against us. They got a bunch of people sitting at a round table, contemplating and throwing back scenarios, ideas, and thoughts, and figuring out how to keep the advantage over us. But as they see, I mean, slowly but surely, we're coming into terms with ourselves, who we are, what we want to be.
Yeah.
I notice even gang members don't even really want to hurt each other no more.
Real talk.
They kind of tired of it. The only discrepancy is so much damage has been done.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to like overlook what didn't happen in the past.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And one of the things too, man, that I want to expand on, because we talk about that and just their think tank. A lot of us, including myself, like you said, pent up anger, frustration from a lot of shit. It ain't even gotta be the same shit. But one thing that I love, man, and admire about you and Big Shan, how y'all took me in as big brothers, the situation that happened. And they know here I'm transparent because we're all about building here our people.
Correct.
And I feel one of the key things to that is transparency. But I had the situation where I put my hands on a woman. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you guys could have dealt with it differently. But y'all embraced me and took me to go relinquish that anger somewhere else.
Right.
And it was a language unspoken to me.
Right.
Opposed to just attacking me. You guys took me somewhere where I can relinquish that, and y'all spoke to me spiritually.
Correct.
About that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that day, literally, if it wasn't for y'all, I was getting ready to go to jail.
Yeah.
True. All of us was, because I had those things back then.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And I was trying to tell y'all, hey, y'all got to keep it calm around here. We don't want extra attention here.
Yeah. And see, I didn't know that.
No, nobody knew that. Not even my little brothers. My little brother did something similar to what you did.
Yeah.
And I got off work, came home, and when I was pulling up, the police was already at the house. I was like, oh shit, should I stop or should I keep going? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I seen my little brother outside, so I pulled over and I got out and found out it was some similar domestic.
Yeah.
And you know, the officer was cool. Everything got squashed and they left. And I sat up and I told them both. I said, look, y'all don't know my lifestyle. I don't know everything, but y'all guests here.
Yeah.
So please don't be bringing unnecessary heat to the house.
Facts.
And I never told them why.
Yeah.
But when I got busted and they seen all that shit coming out that damn house, they was like, we never knew. No, motherfuckers, y'all
You ain't
didn't
supposed to
know.
know.
That's not me. It was only for when it was needed.
When it was needed and necessary.
Needed and necessary.
But not to cut you off, it ties down to the Army of Thinkers. That's why the show is called that. To think before you react.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To think before you react. And when y'all took me to do what we did,
Right.
in the midst of that meditation, and by far that was probably the worst but greatest fucking workout I've ever had in my life without really doing shit that I did in football and basketball. That it just drained me completely.
Right.
But it was necessary though. But just imagine what my anger, people. This is why we have to think is us.
For real.
Before we react. My shit that I did, that was started over something small, could have got him locked up. His son would have been fatherless while he locked up, and it would have fucked up a lot of shit.
And that was that was during
thank
the
God.
time that they took the car too. Yeah.
Yep. So a lot of shit could have happened. So thank you and Shan for that, man. Yeah. Like for real. And thank y'all for dealing with it the way y'all did, or whatever the case may be. I appreciate that.
We've been through it.
Yeah.
We've been through it. I damn near lost my shits over my 6'5" Impala when she was gonna bust out the back window, and then I realized, you know what? Fuck it, man. It's just a car. But at the time, I was just like you. I was ready to just run through anything and everything. I just didn't care. But Shannon showed up. Yeah. And he calmed me down. So we don't ever think we don't need each other.
Got you.
Don't ever think we don't need each other, man. And to this very day, me being way up there, if you ever need me, you can still reach out to me, man.
Definitely.
Now, I'm gonna do my best to calm you down, but if it's something that we got to get dirty over, then we just got to get dirty.
Likewise, likewise. Real talk, and thank you for that, man. Because this is what it's about. This is why this platform is built. Because I know there's somebody else out there like me, like him, right. You, him, right, that are going through that, but that just don't have a way to release it or feel there's someone else out there who understands that, right. Because they so used to when situations happen like that, getting tore down and not understood. You know what I'm saying?
Fifth, just realize most people go get some kind of therapy, some kind of counseling behind their issues, anything they go through. Not black people. Not black men.
Yeah.
We suck it up. We push it to the side. We put it someplace in our inner thoughts or body or somewhere where I think it's rotten.
Yes.
And then it's slowly but surely infecting us.
Yes.
But we just keep on moving. We just keep on moving. And, it's kind of like our understanding because of the history that our people has been through and that we've adopted.
Real talk. Real talk. And I tell people, go ahead.
Chime in on that. It's big for me.
Yeah.
I think I've only ever heard this at least. I knew y'all were close.
Yeah.
Even when you invited your friend to do that one time.
Yeah.
Specifically when you talk about therapy, because it's they throwing that on us all now, talking about fix your issues and all this.
Yeah.
It's almost like when you sit in a room with a therapist that's a black man, they ain't so much thinking of you in terms of helping you as much as they are looking down on you.
Yeah.
And we all kind of feel that. I feel like in our spirit.
Yeah.
Even when we think we should go.
Real spill.
So Charlemagne the God was pushing that, and I get it, and where you coming from, I get it, but I even get what you're saying more so because I don't think we need to go sit down with them. Our therapy is this circle. This is how we're gonna get it out of us and off. That way, because you're not looking down on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's knowledge. And right.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that want to counsel us don't understand. They're trying to counsel us from a book, from a social, psychological book, statistics, based premise and everything, when we're different.
Yeah.
They don't want to acknowledge us as being different.
Yeah.
But we're LeBron James, Venus Serena,
Michael Jordan,
with Kobe Bryant, different. Mike Tyson, different. Muhammad Ali, different. We different. And as soon as we start thinking that we just like them, we done already lost. We are totally different.
Yeah.
Dr. Boyce Watkins, different. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Claude Anderson, different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different.
And that's why we're breaking out of this whole stigma that they got, man, because there are people, I want to say this to my black man, there's somebody going through what you're going through. You hearing it now. You get what I'm saying? And there's always somebody who do enter over and understand.
Yes.
And those are the people. That's your therapy right there.
Man.
Those are the people you need to talk with and fellowship with, man. Real spill. And that's why I just wanted to thank you for that, because it was needed, man.
Yeah.
It was needed. And I apologize for that moment. Because I didn't, I'm glad I didn't know what was at stake.
Right.
Because I probably would have been in jail. Like, you bringing this shit up, it would have got uglier.
Oh, it would have been all bad.
But I apologize for that, man, because when you're in the midst of that anger, and this is a lot of black men, we don't tend to think about how one thing can just domino affect the whole chain of unnecessary bullshit that's uncharted and unwarranted. So
Facts.
Thank you for that.
One
man.
tank go, the rest of them go.
Yeah,
and
it is.
You didn't do that by yourself.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
So, you know better.
Yeah.
You know better. So,
yeah.
People like, we don't want to make mistakes. We learn from mistakes.
Real talk. Yeah.
We learn from them.
Yeah. And because of people like you, I like to always hold myself accountable, man, to a certain standard.
Oh yeah. Indeed, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You got to.
Especially under you guys, I look at myself as your little brothers. You shout out to KB. You guys are generals to me. You get what I'm saying? Outside of the R, I don't hang with people my age. I look up to y'all. I want to get that knowledge and wisdom. I want to sip gin and listen to oldies and talk about y'all day and shit, because I have an old soul. So as a general, I have to hold and want to hold myself accountable to a certain level of standards because I know people are under me, looking at me. You feel me? So
well, now that this platform is gonna blow up and you're gonna be a mogul and people the things you say and do, how you dress, what you wear, what kind of jewelry you investing in, all that's gonna be impressionable.
Yes, sir.
So what we got to remember is that if we're laying impressions, we want to leave the right ones.
That part.
Because your son, your daughter, Infant Jay's son, his daughter, and when they're growing up, what you left is what society is gonna be shooting back at them.
Come on. And society is a motherfucker. And that's why we in the business of changing our society.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
Menace to society, but we want to be the menace to the right people.
Right.
Yeah. So,
right.
Yes.
What's up? Mac? You got this gleam in your eye.
I love you. I love you, Skills. Like we do.
We do.
Like, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I'll be wanting to just do something real chaotic and nuts. So just so y'all know that it's in me. It's in me. I just make a choice. It's in me.
I don't know about the rest of them, but I know because we walk past each other and get the real quick or whatever, or grab and get the power struggle or whatever, and just be like, all right. Yeah. So I definitely know it's there, but for you to be able to capture it and be able to own it and when it's ready to flip the switch, I could do it, but I know that I don't have to. I could think and I could talk to you first. I could deliver a better blow to you that way.
Yes,
you have it, Skills. And it's admirable. I love it, man. You know how to bring the hawk out by control. Somebody can't compress the button to make you turn into him. Well, I know it's in you. Real spill is in you and on you, man.
I know for sure we did plenty. Did plenty, and for me to have never actually seen it in real time, it's just like, oh man, I'm sorry and I thank you. I apologize, brother, and I love you.
I love you too, man. I love all y'all, man, and
appreciate you.
And I don't even want to sound like somebody old or nothing, but watching y'all grow up and mature into who y'all are, and never giving up, and Emoji Village, Jasmine. Eugene. That EU always messes me up. It always messes me. EUG, because I went to St. Eugene and that was EUG. But just everybody's growth and the way you guys from nothing develop something and make it flourish. You bring your thoughts and creativity to fruition. And I'm in your studio, dog. I'm in your studio, and it's nice.
Thank you, brother.
It's nice, ladies and gentlemen. It's all the way together. It's professional.
Thank you. I'm glad you came in here to leave a lot of your energy in here when you take off. So you here forever, brother.
That part.
Now let us know, man, what you got coming up. What Skills got coming up, man?
So I'm really supportive of my son and his music. That's it. I'm doing home improvement renovations. I'm still an innovator. So now that I'm out in this new area, this new environment, I'm bringing out my 6-screen equipment. I invested in the DTG, so I'm bringing skills on the job. Shirts, my shirts designs. Thanks, Mr. Clyde Terry. Cool black guy, cool black woman. Take the ifs out of life and live. Army of thinkers. I like who likes me. And then I got some new designs coming, such as always improving. That's a shirt. Come on. And then this next one is super dope, and I can't even tell you because I ain't got it covered yet.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as I cover it. But you know what? I didn't bring you any shirts this time, but I'm going to mail in my shirts.
Yes.
In everybody's sizes, and then some for your guests.
Oh, man.
And it'll be a variety of shirts. It'll be my contribution.
Thank you so much, man. Now, let me ask you, did you write down that idea that you ain't going to spill?
I wrote that shit.
Come on.
Yeah, I wrote that shit.
Come on, man.
Hey, I wrote it down because so quiet as kept. I was talking to Black Bird. I was on the phone with Bird, and we were just chopping it up how you and I was talking, and it just came out. It was like epiphany while we were talking. And so I ran into the office. I grabbed a piece of paper and a pen because I keep them everywhere now.
Yeah.
And we was talking and we still going on with our regular conversation, but I'm jotting it down. Jotting it down. And then I ran it by him. And he wasn't on the page I was on.
Yeah.
Then I read it back to him real slow. And boom, he had it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the one, Skillz. I'm on it. I'm on it.
Okay.
So I already got screens ready to rock and roll for you.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Well, we want to let you know, man, we love you. We appreciate you. We'll say that shit 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I feel that's what we need is black warriors and soldiers, man. We need to be told that.
Pride aside.
We need to edify each other. I feel if a lot of our gangbang brothers that are out there lost and trapped, sometimes they just be needing a hug or how you doing, Black King, and that'll shift their whole mode. They can be on their way to go kill another brother, and we don't give enough of that. So that's what we promoting on this show, and we want to let you know thank you for being a general, man. A great father figure to us all, and just a blessing from God, man. And this is not only our home, this is your home too, and you're always welcome here anytime.
Kings,
forever.
Kings,
my rider.
Kings and queens.
My rider.
Ride or die. Riders for life.
Yeah. You want to take us out, man?
Riders for life.
Yes, sir. Army of thinkers.
First of all, I just need you to go ahead and leave one more gem for the people out there that's going to be viewing, that's going to be watching in the future. What's something that you just want to share with them to be able to give them the strength to not give up on their path?
Yeah.
She had sun-baked skin, the kind that attracts the eyes of men, a golden tone, and her body full grown. Was she fresh from the oven? A day-old bread. I asked, was the seat taken, and no, she said. I used the toothpick to test her intellect to see if her bread was fully baked. To my surprise, I didn't realize the thing she analyzed that most people pay no mind on life as a golden tone, sweet chocolate individual. The thing she said tastes so delicious, I had to have more. I wonder if it's expensive. Can I get you a drink? Oh no, my water's fine, she replied as she spoke, and I listened to the wisdom she was spitting. This woman was fattening. Calories and calories of information. From carbohydrates to segregation. From protein to dope fiends. Vitamin A to high cost of living with low pay. Yeast to rise in the mind above the confine. And the milk, ooh-wee. The milk, it did her body good. If she would, all night I could. Eat this bread with this well-baked skin. A scent cherishable to the soul, making bodily parts lose control. White bread, Peter Pumpernickel, sesame seed, but wheat is the golden tone, sun-baked sweet. Proud to be black, man.
There it is. There it is.
Tell people where they can find you at, Skillz, before we get up out of here.
On IG, I'm Jaa Skillz, JAA.SKILLZ. And then if you want to check out my son, Bermuda, he's at Bermuda, BERMUDA, what's the flag?
Underscore.
BOI.
Yeah. And if they want to do business with the shirts and all that, get you on IG.
Yeah, hit me on the IG.
Interesting teams.
Get in my mailbox and we can make whatever you want to do happen. I do graphic art and I can just holler at your boy.
Man, Jaa Skillz.
Yeah, that's
Jaa
what it
Skillz. The incredible one, man. Patio PolitiCz, Sir Mac, J5TA, DJ Infant J, and the general himself, Jaa Skillz, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tap in, support Bermuda. What up, Monty? We love you too,
Monty?
brother, little brother, baby brother. Man, and support this man, support his music, support Skillz, and all that, man. More with the Patio PolitiCz.
Yes, sir.
This ain't his last time.
Not at all.
But it's the last time today for us, and we'll see y'all next time, man. So Patio PolitiCz, let's get it.
Yeah. Y'all are great.